Well, there's a lot. I think the impact of social media is going to really just go through the industry like a wildfire. The restaurant industry is a social environment. It just is social. And because of that, it really offers up a new kind of engagement to the consumer that we have never seen before. And 2010, 2011, 2012, we are going to see a shift. And what I mean by a shift in the way consumers interact with brands and concepts and individual operators, and a shift in which how we as restaurateurs really interact with them. And it's a shift in a way that we have not experienced before. It used to be glad handing somebody at the door, thanking them and all that. Now you're glad handing somebody that might have 10,000 followers on Facebook or Twitter and all of their people. So the impact is so massive. I don't think the restaurant industry yet understands the impact this could have when you've got 1 million locations and, the kind of consumer base that we touch on a daily basis. That is a huge upside and a trend that is going to literally shift the face of the restaurant industry.
We're seeing slow changes towards probably a more healthy approach to eating. People are more concerned about ingredients. Food safety and quality are paramount right now. Folks are looking a little bit deeper into menus than just the top line.
I think bottled water days are limited for a lot of people. I mean, reusable, it's 2,000 times more energy intense bottled water, and it costs a lot more. But that being said, in restaurants, I think doing in-house filtering, bubbly, all of that, where you're still selling it to the consumer. A lot of hotels I've seen are doing that now. That still appeals to the consumer for purity and something fresh and different, but that does really convey that message of sustainability.
What the trends that I see are pretty much what we see, like covering this segment also. Comfort foods, customer service is always one of the main focuses of the stories on our website, because people are so interested in customer service. Social media was talked about a lot here, and that's something that is definitely a big industry trend right now. So a lot of what was discussed was spot on with what I'm seeing in the industry, and I think that we'll continue to see for probably the next, 6 to 8 months.
Well, I believe that in the restaurant industry things are not only picking up, but I think people are starting to realize that experiences and dining out with friends is a great way of, well, I should say, be progress, get a lot of pleasure out of it. But then, especially with the fast casual element, there's an economical aspect. So it's somewhat profitable in the sense that you're not having to take the time out of your day to cook a really nice meal and that type of thing. So even though I am not a Pollyanna in the sense that I think that everything's just going to be great, I do believe that the restaurant industry, and as people are looking for ways to get that little boost, that little great experience, that the restaurant industry is going to do just fine.